Welcome back, dear listeners. This is your escape where gentle tales bring comfort, calm, and wonder. Tonight we travel to the sacred land of Vrindavan, a place where the divine often walks like a child, and miracles unfold in the most ordinary moments. Get cozy, close your eyes if you like, and let your heart listen closely to The Day the Fruit Seller Met God. It was early morning in Vrindavan. The sun had just begun to rise, turning the sky into a watercolor of pink, gold, and soft orange. A gentle breeze flowed through the trees, carrying the sweet fragrance of jasmine and tulsi. Birds were beginning to chirp their morning songs, and the temple bells rang in the distance like a gentle awakening prayer to the village. In a little courtyard on the edge of the village, Yashoda was humming softly as she churned butter. Her bangles tinkled with each movement, and the soft scent of fresh cream filled the air. Her face, radiant with motherly love, glowed in the light of the new day. Sitting beside her was her young son, Krishna. His skin shone like a dusky moon. His eyes sparkled with secrets, and a tiny peacock feather fluttered in his curly black hair. Though still just a small child, he seemed to carry an ancient stillness in his laughter and a mischief in his stillness. As he watched his mother work, he poked a finger into the butter and giggled when she pretended not to notice. Just then, from the street outside came a melodic cry. "Fruit seller! Fruits! Fresh fruits! Mangoes, bananas, guavas, and yamuns, sweet as honey, fresh as morning dew." Ma, can I have some fruit?" Yashoda responded. "Kanna, we don't have any coins right now, maybe later." Krishna's face fell, but only for a moment. His gaze wandered to a basket of grains kept nearby, the ones she used to feed the cows. With a sudden burst of inspiration, Krishna declared, "I'll trade." He puffed his chest like a little prince. Before Yashoda could speak, he grabbed a handful of grain in his tiny hands and ran off, barefoot and bubbling with excitement. The road was warm beneath his feet, and the earth still held the softness of the night. Dust rose gently as he ran, calling out to the fruit seller. Now, the fruit seller was a kind-hearted woman with tired feet and a hopeful soul. She had woken long before sunrise, picking the best fruits from the trees near the riverbank. Her cart was a patchwork of colors: golden mangoes, deep purple jamuns, speckled guavas, and sun-bright bananas. But the village had been quiet that morning. Not a single coin had dropped into her pouch. Her shoulders slumped. Her heart was heavy. And then she saw him. A boy no taller than her cart, walking toward her with a smile that made the world seem new. His hands were cupped, full of grain that dribbled through his fingers like golden sand. The sun seemed to follow him, and the breeze softened around him. "May I have some fruit?" he asked, tilting his head. The woman looked at his emptying hands. The grain was almost gone, but his eyes were deep, endless, filled with joy, kindness, and something else. Something ancient, eternal. She could have turned him away, but instead she felt something stir in her heart. A peace, a knowing. "It's all right. Take whatever you like." Krishna's face lit up like the morning sky. Carefully, with the seriousness of someone choosing sacred treasures, he selected a few mangoes, a banana, and a bunch of jamuns. His arms were small, so he had to hug the fruit close to his chest, wobbling slightly as he turned. "Thank you," he beamed, bowing his head, and with that he trotted off, giggling when a banana slipped, then catching it just in time. The woman watched him disappear around a bend, and then she turned to her cart. Her heart skipped a beat. Where once there had been fruit, now sparkled a mountain of treasure, gold coins glinting like the sun, rubies that gleamed like ripe pomegranates, emeralds lush as the forests, diamonds like dewdrops caught in moonlight, jewels more beautiful than she had ever imagined. Her hands trembled. She took a step back, but she didn't scream. She didn't grab the gold. She didn't run to the village. Instead, she placed her palms together and closed her eyes. A single tear rolled down her cheek. "Fruit seller, I gave fruit to a boy, and he gave me a blessing I could never repay." She stood quietly, not because of the treasure, but because she understood she had met God, not in a temple, not in a statue, but in the simple smile of a child. And so, dear listeners, when we give with love, purely without expecting anything in return, the universe has a gentle way of giving back more than we ever imagined. Maybe not in gold or jewels, but in moments, in smiles, in grace. Until next time, sleep well, dream sweetly, and carry kindness in your heart. Good night.